my line of business, you have to do everything you can do to get the best deal possible. After all, the name of the game is make money. And sometimes the best deal on the surface and numbers wise doesn't seem to really be the best deal after all. A few days ago, I got back from Mexico and went to visit our latest project. And when I showed up, I walked through the front door thinking it was an empty house, and there was people there. One guy was on the couch with a needle hanging out of his arm. There were several people smoking methamphetamine in the kitchen, and I got out of there fast. When you're in my situation and you're a convicted felon, you can't associate yourself with those people, especially on a property that a company you manage and control and own is privy to. So in other words, I own this property and these people are doing drugs in it. I got scared quick. I called the cops. The cops didn't really want to help. They're very familiar with the house and they're very familiar with the drug use there. There was a methamphetamine lab that had blown up in the detached garage just like 6 months prior to this. And when I bought the home from the real estate agent, nobody told me these things. So I show up in this house for dope heads and had no idea. And then once I figured out the cops wouldn't help me, I took it to social media. So I made a post on Facebook asking which one of my friends had CHL. If you're not familiar with that, in Texas, that's concealed handgun license. And so a few of my friends mentioned that they would come help me, and so I brought them here to the office to debrief. The big thing is we want to be safe. No guns or we got guns. I'm not going to go up there and say we got guns. I just wanted somebody who had guns just in the weird chance. It's not going to happen. I don't believe that they're truly armed. So after the debriefing, we go out to the house. It's Travis and Jared. Jody meets us there. My partner Mike meets us there. My contractor Mario and my Chief Operations Officer Christine all meet us out there. So we have this plan. Christine calls 911. The cops go in. They secure the house. Guns drawn. And you know what? They tell us we can have the house. The meth heads aren't even in there. Boom, score. This is a lot easier than I thought. Until the meth heads show back up. Oh, hey, who are you? You cannot be in here. You cannot be in here. The police have already come here. We boarded up this.
Buddy, that ain't the law.
Get out of the house.
That ain't the law,
It is the law. You do not have the right to be here. I have legal right. Call 911. They've already been here. Get out of this house immediately. You are trespassing. Get out of the house immediately. Yes, you are trespassing. Get out of the house, ma'am. Get out of the house. Get out right now. Get the out of the house. You're trespassing on private property.
Hell no, don't talk to me about that, bitch.
I am the owner of this house. You are trespassing.
I gotta go.
1050.
The police just left. They gave us every right. You have no right to be here. The house is boarded up.
Bro,
you have no legal ownership. You've never been here. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. You don't exist. I don't do not. I didn't offer anything. I bought this from a bank, sir. You don't exist.
Really? No, you bought it from.
I bought it from a bank, sir. The police have already been here. No, he is not no homeowner. I am the homeowner legally. And the police, you have not been living here. You are trespassing on private property. That's it. And on top of that, we're fighting with these meth heads in the front yard. One of them's asking us if we can bounce bullets off our chests. He says just because you're bodyguards and doesn't mean that you can't bounce bullets off your chest or whatever. And I'm a little freaked out. So the cops show back up. And I'm arguing with these squatters. They're not even squatters, they're trespassers. They have no legal right or claim to this property, and for some reason we can't seem to get rid of them. The neighborhood wants to get rid of them. The neighbors hate them. Apparently this house has been this way for 13 years. Could you imagine in a nice neighborhood, a meth lab blowing up next to you and there's nothing you can do about it? And they're just as hopeless as we were. The cops come out there, gave us the property, come back out there, tell us we got to surrender it to the meth heads. I was mind blown. I didn't know what to do. I'm still mind blown today because I have a house that I own that meth heads are inside of, shooting up, getting high, overdosing, and possibly even cooking dope. And I can't get it out of the neighborhood until I go through the legal system and evict them. Why the cops didn't just get them the hell out of our way, I have no clue.